On this episode, we chase a very pesky misfire on the 63 Nova Wagon that we LS3 swapped a year and a half ago. It did not get the best of us though, don't worry. Hey y'all, what's going on? I just jumped in Roxy, and what better way to start a video than a cold start? What do you say? She's cold. I had to go run and get a spark plug. These are out of Max's car, the 63 Nova that we did the LS swap on. We need to change the plugs on this thing. We just went and had it dynoed. He put a different intake on it and a Nick Williams 102mm throttle body. And Aaron and I weren't there. We just dropped the car off to have a fresh tune put in it. And turns out one of the spark plug wires was undone and one of the spark plugs was loose. So, because roadkill. Right now I'm going to go get fresh plugs for the car, put them in the car, hope that it runs well, move it out of the shop because we have a dude coming to do a clutch swap on his car because he's headed out for zip tie drags, and so we're gonna help him out. Spark plugs, check. You know, you wouldn't think, but these spark plugs are a pain to get to. Holy moly. I'm gonna start with the far back one because it looks the most torturesome to get to. And it's broken loose now. Praise the Lord. Love those spark plug sockets that hold the plug tight. Fresh new sparkety spark going in. I am most certain that there is an easier way to do this that I am not thinking of. There was no room for my ratchet to get on. That extension is right up against the strut tower, but I do have a wrench that can go on the end of that extension. So that's what I did. I used my wrench to break my spark plug loose. So I thought that was cool. Those last two plugs were a joy. Super easy to get to. These, not so much. Very close. I think Max's car is ready to be cranked up. Let's cross our fingers that it runs well. While it may sound decent, it still has a dead cylinder. Dang it, time for some diagnostics.
There's a few ways we can check to see if the cylinders are hot or not. This is my preferred choice. I think I got this from Napa, but you can get it at Lowe's or Northern Tool or wherever. 40, 50 bucks, something like that. Just a little laser. When you point it, obviously it puts a little dot on it and that tells you where you're measuring. Let's look at her. Let me see. Back one's 222, 208, okay, 210-ish, 128. Man, that's cooling off fast. Ah, the last cylinder on this side is ice cold. The rest have heat in them, but the back one is ice cold. So we definitely have an issue over here.
Yank on my spark plug wire and make sure I got it on there well.
Yeah, I think you got it plugged in good. Guess we'll start here. Well, the prongs are in place. See if we've got something now.
Cylinder is still dead.
Yeah, it's completely dead. It's 70 degrees. We just got to start tracing it back in the system, see where we're at. We're going to have to pull the battery to do that though. Put her inches.
Thank you.
Okay. What do you want, dog? So when I trace this spark plug wire back, that goes to number 7. Okay, I can also see this coil wire says number 7 on it as well. And so That is absolutely the last cylinder. The fourth spark plug on the driver's side is your number 7 cylinder. We've got another plug over here. There could be a connection issue between here and here, so we'll test that. Then up on the valve cover, of course, there could be a connection issue here and here, so we'll test all that. But we're going to start with the spark plug wire. Make sure the spark plug wire is working and making connection. It looks good visually. I'll plug it back here. And that looks fine. We're going to use the ohm meter to test these. Just got it turned as high as I can get it on the ohm, and you can see there's a 1 right there. When I touch these two wires together, we expect that to 0. And it does 0, so I'm going to plug it in one side of my spark plug wire. Okay, that's on there. Then I'm going to probe inside here, and that zeros. So in theory, what that means is spark plug wire has connection from here to here. So we don't think it's a spark plug wire unless it wasn't plugged in good or something. Now let's check this. We'll look at it close and see. I can't visually see anything wrong with that. It's hard to see, but they all look okay. That's it right there. See, that prong right there is in about a 1/16 of an inch. See, all the others are right up to the edge, and that one's down in there. That's going to be this brown wire right here. So let's see if we can push this dude back up in there. Looks like it's just going to pull back out. I can't send the car out like this.
Okay, I'm gonna pull the extension harness off of this coil pack relocation kit that we have here so that we can solder them together and not have to worry about poor connection. Good and a loop good and a root toot. Okay, babe. Teach me how to solder. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Actually, just solder. We're gonna solder today. We're not gonna Dougie.
Not gonna Dougie. We'll leave that plugged in, and we'll cut this back a little bit and leave us a little bit of wire on here so that we've got kind of reference points, you know, as to which wires we want to solder together. Got it cut.
That was kind of scary too.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Worst case scenario, we just go buy another one. It's not a big deal. We're going to trim this back a little bit. That way we can get to those wires and cut them off. And then we'll just get a big piece of shrink wrap, put on here, and then we'll put a smaller one on each individual wire. Thread it back. That way when it's done, we've got one big one that we can put over the top, the whole mass of wires. It's surprising how simple it is. And it also surprises me how long that I butt connected stuff when I could have just been doing it this way. Fray the wires out like that. This is a rosin core solder, so you won't see us putting any flux on here. There we go.
There it is. Okay, now time for me to try. Fire! It's working.
Yeah.
Hard not to want to do too much because once you get going, it's kind of fun. You're like, ooh.
Nice. Can you pull it apart?
I feel like Napoleon Dynamite. The guy when he's trying to break the Tupperware, he's like, I can't.
He couldn't do it.
I can't. And then he runs over it with his van and breaks it. It's strong, babe.
Yeah.
Come on, see. We can pull it apart. Ew, it hurt my fingers. This is scary. Okay. Sweet. Purple to black. I'm kind of pleased with myself here. It's fun to learn new stuff. Blue to black, there's that one. Red to green, Merry Christmas. Green to turd brown, the trunk and the tree, got it. Red to pink, Happy Valentine's Day. Purple to black, you got punched in the eye because you were mean to somebody on the internet. That never happens. Blue to white, beautiful blue sky and a cloud. And turd brown to yellow. Yay! I think I done it! I believe it's time for some heat shrink. Okie dokes. Artichokes. It's so rewarding. Love it. Heat shrink is the bomb. Let's do it, kid. We're putting the battery in.
Yep.
And then we're crossing our fingers that it runs well.
Yes.
You want to start these bolts? Did you put the washers on them?
Yes.
This one has a nut at the bottom, so we'll have to hold a wrench on it. Hey, you're in the shop with me.
Yes.
I love it.
I am.
You're in your Zen hoodie too.
I am.
Did you show the camera? How cool is that?
And Zen's right there.
Zen is literally right there. That's cool stuff.
Okay, that's tight.
Nice job.
Tight.
Okay, let me put the wrench on this bottom one. That'll do it. Nice. Battery tray is in.
That looks like a piece of cake, but it's really not.
That's because I'm so strong.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay, right.
Okay, how we doing?
Pretty dang good. Hey, Finley.
Hey, Finn.
Hey,
Finn,
bud.
you get.
Okay.
This is our friend Finley. He is everywhere.
Okay, it's all put back together now. Let's see how it runs. I'm shutting the hood because I'm calling it good. That's dangerous, isn't it? It's freaking fixed. And now we're gonna go drive it.
Finally.
This one made us earn it. This took some patience. There were a lot of frustrating nights in the shop trying to figure this issue out. You guys can identify with dealing with stuff and just it not giving up until it's ready. So that's how it goes sometimes. You live and you learn. Let's get to driving this thing.
Wonder if it has gas in it.
Oh yeah, gas.
I'm not worried about it.
Back road in rural East Texas.
Wet road.
Yes, a wet road at that. I guess we'll see what she does.
Gotta make sure it still works.
Yeah.
Man. It looked a little more
She
than I
was
thought
like,
it would.
let's go.
Yeah.
We will see you guys soon. Be sure to follow on social media. All the links will be in the description. Like and subscribe and comment. Tell us what we can